All right, we are back for more Modern Horizons draft. Okay, so first thing to talk about, this card. I was definitely misreading it throughout the entire last draft. This card makes any creature fight and it only pumps 2/2s. I thought it did the opposite. That would be a much worse card. So this card's pretty good. I like it a lot. Okay, so for a rare Planebound Accomplice, not really good for this format. The odds of getting a Planeswalker and this Unlimited are pretty low. So I usually say take the rare. I think we can agree this is probably bad. Everdream, that seems sweet. Also, the artwork is amazing, so I love that. Also, Throes of Chaos is pretty sweet. It just turns any land into a 4-mana Cascade. This is a 2-mana 2/1 that when it dies, you get to draw. So it's like Impulse, but also with a creature. This is basically Passivism. This card's good. String of Disappearance, okay. I think I'm gonna try out Everdream. I don't know. I want to try and build like a instant and sorcery based control deck, and I love this artwork, so you'll probably see it on the thumbnail. Ooh, ooh. Okay. What does this do? Top 6 cards, cast up to 2 sorcery cards with CMC 3 or less. So the problem is Everdream's an instant. What good sorceries are there? Not that many. I mean, it's sweet. Crypt Rats is probably just better. And I could take another Everdream. What is this? Okay, so this like kills a creature basically. I like that. Phantom Ninja seems pretty sweet in this type of deck. And this is choose a creature type, and it pumps the creatures of that type. So I think probably Crypt Rats is the most powerful card here, because it's just a board wipe and limited. Collected Conjuring. I kind of really want to try this, but it seems pretty bad. And then Everdream is just kind of really solid, but having multiples doesn't seem that great. So I'm just going to take Crypt Rats, which I think is the best card here. Edict. So in limited, Edict effects are typically not that good, but we already have Crypt Rats. So if you can like Crypt Rats kill all their creatures and then make them sacrifice their biggest dude, this card seems pretty solid. And it's a great target for Everdream. Sure, I'll take Edict. Pillage. Now we're talking. No, I'm probably going to take Talisman of Creativity. I imagine this deck wants to end up Grixis at some point, and this kind of makes that happen. So you can target your own creature with this, and then pay 2 to target something else. That seems good. Mother Bear seems very solid. 2 mana for a 2/2, and then 5 mana for 2/2s. 2 2/2s is very good. And I really like the artwork on this slug. I just showed the flavor text. No amount of salt will save you. 10 out of 10 card. We're going to take the Talisman, though, try and stay a little open, and draft a sweet control deck if possible. So we can mill them. Ooh, Igneous Elemental's good. It is double red. Stream of Thought. I mean, that's a good win con. How many of these do you think we can get? So this is 1 mil 4 or 5 mil 8. So let's do the math. Normally you would need... And you shuffle up to 4 cards from your graveyard? So you can shuffle other Stream of Thoughts. You know what? I'm going to try this. We'll see how it goes. Reprobation. Oh, Magmatic Sinkhole is probably the pick. What do you do? When you cycle this, it gives flying. That's not bad. 6 mana 4/3 flyer is already like okay. And then instant speed giving flying is pretty good. Fountain of Ichor is also good, but this deals 5 damage to anything, so that seems kind of exactly what we want. Ooh. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, I don't think that's really going to happen to us. We can take a Lava Dart, another string, or I guess the first string of disappearances. It is unsummon with kind of a downside, but that's pretty good with Everdream and also good with Edict. You can like bounce a token. There are quite a few tokens. I'll take this card. I like Lava Dart too, but ooh, Force of Negation. Whenever this deals common damage, create an illusion with flying. So that would require us to have creatures. This counters non-creature spells and exiles them. Is that even that good in this format? I mean, we're not going to cast it for the alternate cost. That seems terrible, but this is like an expensive negate. I think I like Moonblade Shinobi more than expensive negate. I want to be honest. Ooh, Cascade Retrace. Okay. We have a couple weird ones to cascade into, but I want to try that out. That gives us some like really strong late game. Okay, so the problem is this is only CMC 3 or less. Like, this card's actually very bad. All of these... Oh, we could hit Stream of Thought. I really just don't think I can play that. I'm going to take Scour All Possibilities here. Another string of disappearances. I could take like Nature's Chant, but we're just gonna get some bounce going. Pillage, okay. Wow, white is very open. I'll take the suspend card, I suppose. Okay. So maybe we're supposed to be Esper? So I think what I've noticed is black seems pretty not open. So maybe these don't get played. Ooh, Waterlogged Grove is good. Changeling Double Strike. And if you control a Changeling, this just costs 2 mana. Because Changelings are all creature types. So that's a really solid card. Ooh, we got a Cat Lord. Nice. And this becomes 3/3 flyer. Wall of 1,000 Cuts, also very solid. And then Winter's Rest just kills a thing. I kind of want to take Waterlogged Grove. Lands that you can cycle for cards seems really strong. The other card that stands out to me is probably Winter's Rest as just a way to kill things, but I would need some snow-covered plains to make that work. So I'm just going to take the land that sacrifices. I know Hollowhead Sliver's good. This card's sweet, but we're just going to take the land. Kind of stay open. Force of Rage. Oh, this is the really bad one. Probably going to take Twisted Reflection. Hopefully we can wheel this Stream of Thought. But this is 2 mana, and you can basically kill a creature by giving them -6, -0, and then switching power and toughness. So that's a pretty strong effect. Hopefully wheel that. Alpine Guide. So this grabs a mountain, and then when it dies you lose a mountain. That's okay. Like, that has some synergies with like getting land cards into your graveyard. I guess I could take Talisman of Conviction. Winter's Rest combos with itself, I guess, too. Talisman of Conviction makes us able to splash cards like Reprobation. Alright, I'll take it. Ooh, Sunbaked Canyon. Kind of like that. I also like Pyrophobia and Reign of Revelation. But I'll take the Canyon here. Again, another land that we can just cycle for a card in the late game seems really good. Ooh, Thundering Djinn. That is kind of a sweet card. So it's a 5-mana 3/4 flyer. And when it attacks, it at least does 1, but it can do way more. I mean, this deck has so many ways to draw cards. I would love a Twisted Reflection, but this card seems real good in this deck. Choking Tethers versus another Talisman of Conviction. I mean, we could just have a bunch of mana and a bunch of card draw. Because if you have 2 Stream of Thoughts and you get your library down low, you could just kill your opponent with Stream of Thought, shuffle in a Stream of Thought, and then splice Everdream onto it. So that's like a decent late game, so I don't really need a way to win the game. I'm going to take Choking Tethers, though. I think I need some staying power. Ooh. That's not as good as I thought. I'm going to take Everdream here. Having 2 of them seems pretty solid in this. Ooh, Talisman of Curiosity. Okay, that's pretty good, too. Passing on Icehide Golem. Don't really have any snow effects. We could probably play the Wall of 1,000 Cuts now. A 3/5 Flying Defender seems pretty good to me. Probably not playing Pillage, but some of these red cards seem worth splashing. And our black seems probably like it's just not getting played. Kind of regret the Crypt Rats pick, but that's okay. There we go, Stream of Thought number 2. Let's do it. We're getting there. I need a way to... I guess if you just... the more you get, the more you can shuffle back. So that seems pretty sweet. Spore Frog... I mean, I have 2 green cards, and this seems kind of good, so I'll take that. Probably not playing it, but this deck can hit Threshold pretty quickly, I imagine. I kind of like the Plummet effect. Decent sideboard card. Alright, we need... I think there was one more Stream of Thought that could wheel, but maybe that was it. This artwork's so sweet as well. Maybe we'll put this artwork as the thumbnail. I kind of like it. I love Everdream, but this one's just funny. I'll take a snow-covered mountain over Gilded Light, I think. Okay. This card does mill them for 2, but you have to have a snow permanent enter. Right now I have literally 1 snow-covered mountain. So we're going to put like our snow theme over here and see if we can get there. Vengeful Devil. Ooh, Ranger Captain of Eos. Search your library for a creature card with CMC 1 or less. So this is Phantom Draft, by the way. So this would be probably worth a ton of money because it's a foil mythic. But it just doesn't seem that good in this deck. I have 0 creatures to tutor up. On Thin Ice is basically Swords to Plowshares. So I like that. But honestly, I probably would just take... I guess I have to be playing black for mob to be good. I have like I have a decent amount of white fixing, so there's that. Ingenious Infiltrator. Whenever a thing deals combat damage, draw a card. But that requires being in black. I'm just going to take on Thin Ice. This has the highest upside, I think. This gets bigger if you've drawn cards. I think I kind of just take Pyrophobia. Graveshifter is also really good, but again, I don't think I'm in black. And 2 damage, kill a thing seems pretty good to me. And I don't think I need to be attacking because we're trying to mill them, if that's even possible. Another Mirrodin Besieged, huh? Another Crypt Rats, some good red, another mob. Probably take Reprobation here, and maybe try and wheel like a Wall of 1,000 Cuts, right? There's no way this wins. Yeah, I just don't have enough artifacts. And this loots at the beginning of your end step. That's just not worth it. So if I was taking a bunch of snow-covered lands, I really could have built the mill deck, and maybe I should have committed harder. I have 24 playables. Maybe I could just take Snow-Covered Island here. Or, no, we actually don't have enough. I'm gonna take this. Ooh, what do you do? It gets +1/+1. Oh, that's so sad. I don't have anything that's good with that. Winter's Rest. I could take Fountain of Ichor, but I think I gotta start picking up some Snow-Covered Islands now. I don't think I can risk having this not wheel. Lonely Sandbar seems really, really good, but I just need some mill. So we're gonna take Stream of Thought and follow it up with, I can take another Snow-Covered Island, or I can take, I think I like Recruit the Worthy as like a way to win the late game. But I'm just gonna be milling them a bunch, so I'm just gonna take this Snow-Covered Island. Ooh. Search your library for a Construct card. Don't really have those. So, I don't think I do. No, I don't have any constructs. Hollowhead Sliver is just a 3-mana 2/2 Rummager. Phantom Ninja I don't really care about, and Smoke Shroud I don't really care about. So I think I'm just going to take the 3-mana 2/2 Rummager. I actually don't have any... Oh, huh. Interesting. Echo of Aeon, 6 mana, shuffle everything back. Pretty bad with Stream of Thought, but also kind of sweet with Stream of Thought. I probably should just take a Fountain of Ichor here because I have like a good amount of card draw. Alright, fine, I'll take the Fountain. It hurts my soul to pass that card though. Throes of Chaos. So now we basically can't flood because Throes of Chaos can hit something. Yeah, this deck's looking pretty good. Another String of Disappearances. String of Disappearances, when you splice Everdream onto it, seems really good. So it'll be 4 mana, bounce a creature, draw a card. I have literally 3 snow-covered islands, so I don't think the Cankrix is getting there. So we'll just take the bounce. Yeah. I just need spells to cast Everdream off of. Basically, if I don't have this in my hand, we're in a rough way. I'll take the wall now. Okay, that's getting out of here. I can play snow-covered islands, but there's like no benefit. There is now. That, probably not playing these. 1 mana 2/2 is fine. Weather the Storm, we did it. We could actually gain a lot of life with that card, so in the right matchup, I would maybe side it in. Alright, this deck looks... Oh, we do have On Thin Ice. There we go. But those are sideboard. I might not even be playing them. So we're basically blue. Twisted Reflection. Oh, I forgot we're not black anymore. Probably not going to play that. It hurts, but... Yeah, I totally forgot. I think I took that when I had Crypt Rats, though. I like the Talismans because we need a bunch of mana, and we could just discard excess cards. Also, Stream of Thought in the late game is just amazing. Yeah, I kind of like that. We can also target ourselves. So we can mill ourselves and then shuffle back just the good cards. That's not a good use of it, but it is an option. Reprobation kills creatures, this blocks creatures, this kills creatures. Probably cutting that because I don't care. Choking Tethers is a good way to stay alive. And again, another thing to splice Everdream onto. Exile target creature. So I have 3 snowlands. That seems worth it. I like these strings. What do we cut? The sliver can... Maybe the sliver is just a target for their removal. Now I have 3 creatures and they all have more than 3 toughness. And that seems good to me. So, instead of sorceries, I have quite a few to splice Everdream onto. And I think with 3 talismans, 16 lands seems okay. So what does our mana look like? 3, 6, 4. Yeah, red is not that important. So I have 4 or 5. 6, 7 red sources seems almost like too much because Throes of Chaos is late game. So we're going to go down to 3. Blue sources I have 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of want 10. And then white sources I have 3 or 5. Makes these walls pretty bad, huh? Yeah, that makes the walls really bad. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. What is Geomancer's Gambit? No, I'm not playing that. Maybe I do this, just because this card is more castable than the wall. And then if I see that they have a lot of stuff. Oh, Sunbaked Canyon, that helps with the mana too. Let's cut a mountain and add that for white. Cut Waterlogged Grog for an island. And then we can probably cut a mountain here even. Or cut a plains. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. Still seems like too much white. So I think I get rid of that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red. Yeah, I just need a bunch of islands because I have so many 1-drops here that I think this seems okay. 3 creatures, all the stream of thoughts. I don't know how this deck will perform, but we're going to find out together. See you guys round 1. Look at that. Win and die rolls left and right. Does this deck want to go first? It almost doesn't, but it has a lot of like mana generation, so I think I do want to keep. I mean, this has all of our colors. Double string of disappearances. We can cast Wall of 1,000 Cuts. Yeah, I'm on board. We want to save these for as long as possible. MTG Pirate. Also really sorry about the like chainsaws or whatever's going on outside. Let's go Plains, pass turn. Rime Tender, okay. And they don't have any snowlands right now, so that's good. Wow, they're just literally chainsawing. Okay, let's go Snow-Covered Mountain, Fountain of Ichor. And then next turn, we can just play a land and then play Wall of 1,000 Cuts. Alright, we'll take 2. No real reason to do anything, and if they have no plays, that's really good for us. Alright. So, the benefit of Sunbaked Canyon is... Ooh, I like that too. We can sacrifice it to draw cards later on. Or very soon. Because this deck does have like a possibility of flooding with so many cards that just kind of cycle. You can run into a lot of lands. Fortunately, Throes of Chaos... The problem is if it hits one of our like 2 mana splice onto instant or sorcery cards, that's pretty bad. But I guess at that point it just draws a card, so that's still not terrible. Hey, they're doing it too. They got a Spooter. Okay, the Spider doesn't do anything. Sinkhole. I think I will also play Throes of Chaos. See what we hit. Alright, I might as well cast it. It's unfortunate to lose that card, but... Do that, play this Talisman, take 1 damage to do that. I'm not really interested in attacking here, so go ahead. No good attacks from the opponent. Okay. I kind of like them sacrificing lands because that makes String of Disappearance just that much better. Plains. So let's flashback Throes of Chaos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard this. Pyrophobia. Alright, I'm just gonna kill the Rime Tender with that, I think. And I can still Sinkhole the 4/4, so I'm just gonna pass turn. They can't even really attack with the 4/4, so this is kind of the full chokehold. I kind of want to keep this land in play. What is this? Discard any number of land cards. Put that many counters on it and then draw. I wonder how many land cards they have. That's cool. They can discard all the land cards they want. 3. That's a pretty good play. Okay. Well, that's probably going to get hit by Magmatic Sinkhole. Bouncing that seems kind of bad. So this costs 6. I can exile these 3 to kill it. That's probably worth it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Choking Tethers. Okay, I like that card too. Oh, they hit Threshold, so that is now a 5/5. Right. Alright, let's pass turn. I mean, I could just keep bouncing this forever, but I really want to find my other Everdream in my deck somewhere. And I'm just going to cycle this. Tap that. Yep. It's a good answer. So they're going to Savage Swipe our wall. I think I'm just going to bounce their thing. It's totally possible they don't even have the lands now to recast it. And then when they do recast it, we just put this on it. So String of Disappearance is doing good work. Cycle Cross and Tusker. We've already milled them for 21. And any of our mill cards can mill for 8. Because we have enough mana to pay the replicate cost. That's kind of sweet. Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's play Throes of Chaos. Actually, no. I'm just gonna pass. I'm not really in like a hurry to do anything. And having more lands is kind of good for us. In fact, I can just like sacrifice this to draw a card if I need to. But like, right now I don't need anything. They're gonna hopefully just play the 5/5. I'm gonna make it an 0/1. Yeah. And this is just burning through their deck even more. Oh, they chose not to. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw. I see no real reason. Another String of Disappearances. Wow, we can really go ham here. Just bounce this thing literally forever. I'm gonna draw a card. Island. So I can cast Throes of Chaos, but a lot of my hits are just like draw a card effects, which I don't really necessarily want. So I'm just gonna play Island. And I think just bounce this guy. It literally is like Time Walk at this point. Their hand is full. Yeah, bounce. Winding Way. Even more mill. Oh, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. So I have 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So any land off of the top lets me double replicate my mill spell. And that'll mill them for 8 down to 5 cards. Yep. Oh my gosh. Poor opponent. We're just... Why is this deck working so well? This should not be happening. Okay. They have to discard 2? There we go. I don't really have the need to cast anything, so go. If they try and bounce or kill my wall, I can bounce it, pay the replicate, and then bounce like the spider token or something. Igneous Elemental. Sure, that can do 2 damage to the wall. I think I'm actually going to get there. Take 2. So 3 damage on it, or 3 toughness left. So I can still block their 2 powers. I imagine they're going to try and, yeah. So we're going to hold control. How does this work? As you cast an instant or sorcery, you may reveal this card from your hand. Okay, so I hold control, cast this, and add additional splice. Bounce this, splice this. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, 4. Hang on, start over. Cast and add splice. Target that, splice. Okay, we have 1 spell, 2 blue, and then 2 others. And that can cast it. And then I can play the replicate cost. And what do I want to bounce? Probably this elemental, because it can attack into the wall pretty effectively. Sure. I mean, that's kind of a lot of mana. We're just going to, like, hinder them on mana here. There's Stream of Thought. I believe I can just kill them, right? That's a mill for... So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double replicated Stream of Thought mills for 12. Oh, buddy. So I cast this, target them, replicate twice. Mill. 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 Oh, there you go. Stream of Thought KO, game 1. This game's easy, guys. This game is easy. No sideboard. I feel like my deck is so set up against theirs. Let's go. Yeah. We're gonna take a bit of damage off our lands, but we have a String of Disappearance and Everdream, so we can really stop them from doing things. Oh, there we go. Let's go Island. And I would like to save this until I can splice Everdream on it. Orcish Hellraiser. That is a good card against us. That is for sure. Scour all possibilities. I think I gotta get the talisman down first. That lets us go string plus Everdream. Yep, take 3. That's a lot of damage. Wait. Oh, when it dies, it does the damage. I thought it was when it entered. That's way worse. Yeah, that's a lot worse. So I believe we are going to be bouncing that. I could just cast Throes of Chaos. That might be a better use of our mana, because I could just hit Pyrophobia. Alright, let's do that. Stream of Thought. Okay. Mill you for 4. Oh, I don't want to replicate. Cast. There. I don't know why the default replicate is set to 4. Go ahead. Not the best hit off of Throes of Chaos, I will admit. But if this, whatever they're playing doesn't attack, oh. Alright. This is, they probably just sideboarded into the most aggressive possible deck. Which, they're doing a good job. Fountain of Ichor. Let's play this Grove. So, String plus Everdream costs 4. We're taking a bunch of damage here. I can also play Scour All Possibilities plus the Fountain, but then I take 6. I think String plus Everdream is the play. And I can bounce the Alpine Guide. I guess I could just do it now, because I have to sacrifice the Mountain. Yeah. Cast and Splice, target this. Splice that. Press OK. 3, 4. There's our island. Okay. Go. Winding Way. Mill themselves. Perfect. So, Stream of Thought, I can mill them for 8 right now. Take 3. I still need to, like, hit some cards here. Like a bounce effect or something. There we go. String of Disappearance is the key. So, 1, 2, 3. I can play the Fountain and still hold up String of Disappearance plus Everdream. And then the Fountain can block the following turn. And I guess I still want to just bounce the Alpine Guide because that uses so much of their mana. Bounce, splice that. 2, 3. Unfortunately, we have to take some damage. Thundering Djinn, now that's a good card. Go. Rasa Behemoth. Okay. Bounce effects might have been better against that guy. Because we have 1 string of possibilities left. But we have quite a few exile effects, so let's sacrifice Waterlogged Grove to draw another land. Let's play an island. This is getting kind of sketchy now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. I can go Scour All Possibilities first. And that can set up my Cascade. What was I already played a land? Well, Talisman I kind of don't want, so let's put that on the bottom. The wall can help survive if we can find an answer to the Marasa Behemoth. But if we don't find an answer, I think I gotta bottom that. Snow-covered mountain. Kind of wish I hadn't played a land yet. But let's go. Throes of Chaos is kind of our only out here. Discard this. We're dead. Alright. Game 3, let's do it. So they're pretty aggressive. I kind of want to bring in this 0-4 because they showed a lot of 3 power creatures and this can just block everything. That's probably better than the Hollowhead Sliver. And this wall, it seems good, but 5 mana is kind of a lot. But it is very hard for their deck to deal with. So maybe I just get rid of 1 Throes of Chaos to put in the wall. It's just so hard to cast. It's way too hard to cast. We're going to do this. Alright, deck. Going first. Okay. Alright. We got Aggro Mill right now. Iceberg Cankrix entering the battle scene. Go ahead. This can mill at most 6 cards, but it is an 0-4, which seems pretty good against them. Okay. This might be a very quick kill, actually, if we can draw another land. Because this mills for 12. Land. Good enough. Let's play the mountain, mill them. And pass turn. I like the trend of them printing 0-4s that don't have defender. Okay, so we need to draw a land and then I can String of Disappearance, but this can actually just block the Alpine Guide. So I don't mind that. Land. Not quite there. Go ahead. That could be a problem because the base power and toughness here still gets pumped by the cultivator. So they can attack for 3 and they have to attack, so I might as well block. If they lava dart, that's fine. They actually had it, so this is becoming kind of an issue. I need another blue to do basically anything that I want. I can bounce it right now. Okay, I guess that dies. Come on, deck. Give me a land. Or a talisman. Just any... basically anything. Because if I hit a land... Okay, talisman is acceptable. It is the only talisman that cannot cast reprobation. But that's okay. I think I'm going to have to bounce this Nantuko cultivator. Okay. So they attack me, I bounce 1. Take 3. Then if I draw a white source, I can make this unable to attack. Alright, deck, land. Perfect. How quickly can I kill them? Now each one of these mills 8, right? Because I can replicate them 1 time. So I can cast this, mill them for 8, and then cast another one, mill them for 8. I take 7. I should have cast one of these Stream of Thoughts earlier. I was really hoping to splice an Everdream on there. I think I'm just going to cast this once with Everdream spliced on. Because, yeah. Cast and splice. Target you. Splice this. No replicate. Let's hold up the blue that doesn't damage me. Yeah. And let's shuffle that back in. Scour all possibilities. Come on, deck. Alright, go ahead. So I gave them Threshold for the Anurid. God, if I can just draw a bounce or a white source, I think I can survive and win this. Blue. Yeah, I have to draw, so I can't take any damage, so we're going to start with Scour. The problem is now I don't actually have enough mana to double cast Stream of Thought here. Yeah, that's a problem. Because I can go 1, I can Stream of Thought them for 8, but that's not enough. So let's just cast Scour. Sinkhole can kill one of them. Throes of Chaos seems bad. So if I play Sinkhole right now, I take 8 damage. Put that on the bottom. And I lose all of those. Alright. Play an island. So Sinkhole costs 6. So I have 1 available mana. I can Stream of Thought myself? That seems bad. We're so close to doing it. But I don't know if I can actually get there. I can just cast Everdream and then exile it to Magmatic Sinkhole. Right? Because then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but they have Lava Dart in their graveyard. Ay. I think I'm just dead. I kill this, I still take 8, and then they Lava Dart me down to 0. Alright, we just have to cast Everdream and hit the bounce effect. Come on, deck. No! Wait, I put that on the bottom. That might be a bug. Maybe they don't see the Lava Dart. Alright, let's kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure I put Throes of Chaos on the bottom. I need to check if I had more than 1 in my deck. They figured it out. Alright, good games, opponent. Let's see if this deck can get there round 2. See, now this is a real opening hand. We got Bounce, we got Mill, we got Mana Fixing, we got Exile. They have Shroud. Shroud kind of puts a damper on our plans a bit. Let's play Island. I mean, it's only a 1/1, and we have a couple cards that can block it, at least. Treetop Ambusher, okay. 2/1 attacker, and it cannot target the Mongoose, so that's good to know. Let's go with Mountain. Pass turn. That way I can cast On Thin Ice next turn if I need to. I can go Plains, Fountain, On Thin Ice. Oh, it can target itself. Oh, that's problematic. Okay. I probably will be bouncing this if they're playing a pump spell. Ninjutsu. That probably needs to get bounced. I can't really have them making a bunch of 1/1s right now. And then we're just going to exile the 3/2. That slows them down quite a bit. Yeah, let's go Plains, Fountain, add white, on thin ice, enchant this. Exile that. Go ahead. Hopefully opponent doesn't have pillage. That would be pretty impressive given what I've seen, but you never know. Okay. Sweet card. Stream of Thought. So let's just play land and pass. I can activate Fountain of Ichor to block. And that stops like the ninjutsu stuff from happening. Oh, God, this card's really tricky. So they can actually do that at instant speed. They can attack and then trade their Farmstead Gleaner for my Fountain. But that actually seems okay. Let's do this. Yeah, they pay 2 to untap it. Becomes a 3/3. Choking Tethers. Well, the benefit of this, I think I want Waterlogged Grove in hand or in play because I do need some mana. The benefit of this is they cannot ninjutsu. They probably just pay the untap, yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just pass. And whatever they do, I can either kill it, or if they try and ninjutsu it, I kill the ninjutsu creature, which is scarier anyway against my deck. So now I just take the 3. I imagine their play is ninjutsu and then play Nimble Mongoose. Oh, interesting. They're just doing that. I have to look up the ninjutsu of that guy. Hang on. Okay, so this shinobi costs 3, so let's just kill this. I cannot splice Everdream, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fairy Seer is problematic. That's really good with ninjutsu. Let's see how they scry. 2 cards on bottom. Deal. Nimble Mongoose. Nimble Mongoose is so good against Stream of Thought. Kinda hurts. Alright, there's a land. I like that. Let's go Sunbaked Canyon. So Stream of Thought mills them for 4, puts them 1 away from Threshold. I think I kind of like Throes of Chaos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this could hit like a kill spell or something. 1 man away from splicing Everdream. That's okay. Reprobation. Oh gosh. But they could just bounce the creature, right? Because it can still attack. Sure. Alright. That was the literal worst possible hit. And did I play land? I think I did. Yeah. I'm gonna probably pop a land. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because they just return this to hand. Make a 1/1. Yep. Probably gonna side out Reprobation in this matchup. There's the Fairy Seer. We're dying super hard right now. Alright, let's crack this to draw a card. Or no, crack this one. That's a good one. Okay. Well, if they don't have removal, seems unlikely, but it is a 3/4 and they're blue-green. So that's maybe a start. I don't know. I'd feel much more comfortable if I had this up. 1, 2, yeah, if they have any removal, I die. But if they don't, their attacks are pretty bad. Okay. I don't mind that. Let's see if they shuffled. They did shuffle. Alright. No attacks. Perfect for me. Perfect for me. Reprobation. Okay, so I can Reprobation the Pondering Mage. Yeah, and then their attacks are still pretty bad. Yeah, and then next turn I can attack with the Jin. Because right now I'm going to keep it back to block the Shinobi. Next turn I can like String of Disappearance, Everdream, attack, kill something. Oh, and it doesn't untap. Alright, it's pretty good. Does this die? Is this a 4-mana 1/1? Okay, so that gets tapped. They attack for a bunch. So I can bounce the 3/2 and take 3. This is hard. I can bounce my own guy and then pay blue to bounce that. Then I take 4 and then I replay him and then I just die to the Shinobi. So I think I just bounced this. The problem with bouncing that is it's really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just have to bounce the illusion. If I get this back to their hand, then any creature that goes unblocked just kills me. Now I take 5. They get an illusion. None of this is good. Alright, let's draw a card. Talisman, Throes of Chaos, can't really hit anything. Alright, moving on to game 2. I think I just need more blockers. Pretty excited about this wall. I kind of want more. Throes of Chaos seems kind of bad, so I'm just going to cut that, cut a mountain, and add a plains. I think that maybe should have been the main deck config to begin with. Vengeful Devil actually seems kind of good against their deck. They have a lot of X1s. I can bring that in instead of Hollowhead Sliver, and I'm kind of okay with that. Iceberg Cankrix. This card does block a lot of stuff too. I think I'm going to bring this in and cut 1 Reprobation. We're going to run it like that. Alright, we are going to go first. We're going to draw better and do better. We got On Thin Ice. Alright. This deck, not that good against Ninjutsu and a bunch of 1/1s. We really wanted to play against basically our last round opponent, where they, like, On Thin Ice is very good against big creatures. Oh, I guess I should have led Snow Covered. Doesn't matter, I don't think I want to get rid of their 1/1. Yep, Nimble Mongoose is very good against our deck. Thundering Djinn. Okay, so let's go Plains, because I would like to keep Snow Covered Island in play, or in hand as long as possible in case I draw the crab. Then I could play it and mill them for 2, which pretty bad against Nimble Mongoose, but yeah, we need a blocker for this. Because blockers kind of just destroy ninjutsu, but if you're playing against an opponent... Ooh, okay, are they just trying to mill me out here? Let's go... I guess now I just play Snow-Covered Island. And I don't really want to On Thin Ice the 0-4, so we'll just pass turn. If they ninjutsu the 3-2, I guess I can bounce the 3-2. That just seems so bad, though. In fact, I think I just let it resolve and then exile it. Okay. Winding Way. Yeah, that's good with Nimble Mongoose. What did they hit? Frostwalla. Alright, that card is kind of scary. Fortunately, I can bounce it in response. Alright, deck, what are you doing here? Go. What are you doing, deck? We really want to draw any of our card draw outlets so that we can, like, string, bounce a thing, draw. I don't really think casting Stream of Thought and making Nimble Mongoose into a 3-3 is a winning play, but we can save it until we have enough islands to, like, replicate it a bunch, and that should be good. The benefit of this deck is a lot of the stuff our opponent does doesn't matter. The downside is a lot of the stuff we do doesn't matter. We're just playing this weird game. Oh, that probably needs to get exiled. Yeah, the Cankrix. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So let's go On Thin Ice. Enchant this. Exile that. Play the Cankrix. Play an island. Go. Yep, blocked the 0-4. Now I'm not really worried about them hitting Threshold. Frostwalla. Yep. So we're gonna... Ooh, they can mill us. It doesn't matter. We can just... Oh, we were gonna get the wall that I couldn't cast. Actually, that's a good mill. I didn't want either of those. And they don't have any snow lands. And we have a Choking Tethers. Alright. Let's just go land... Pass. Red source for Thundering Djinn would kind of be a game changer. And this can only be activated by Snowland, so we're just taking 1. Alright. Block here. Take 1. Not bad, not bad. Saving Choking Tethers for a much scarier turn. Right now it's cycle to gain 1 life, and that's not super threatening. That is kind of an issue. Alright, deck, we need red mana. We don't need islands. we don't need any more. That's plenty. Although, 4, 5... We're actually 2 mana away from being able to triple cast this. But Stream of Thought Mill 8 is still not terrible. It makes their Nimble Mongoose bigger. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not, like, dying particularly fast. The squirrels are kind of troublesome. But as soon as we hit red mana for the Djinn, we should be okay. And then I think just casting Stream of Thought for 12 should hopefully be enough. But I kind of want to wait to play these spells until my opponents, or until I draw the card that splices on to draw cards. So still no snow lands. Block here, take 2 damage. Alright, deck, give me a land, or a red source. Problem is Snow-Covered Island turns on threshold for them. But I think we got to start doing this. Mill you for 2. Yes. Seems like a bad idea. Ooh, what is this? That doesn't actually do that much. They're going to make a bunch of squirrels. 1, 2, 3, 1. So I kind of like just stream of thought with replicate here. Mills them for 8, down to 11. And then if we top deck a land plus another stream of thought, we can just kill them. I don't really want either of those, so let's just do that. So they lost their Abominable, Pondering Mage, Settle Beyond Reality, okay. And then we block the Mongoose with the Kankrix. We cycle Choking Tethers on the Frostwalla. Oh wow, they're going deep. Okay. I wonder if they have their own stream of thought, that we could just have like the weirdest mill battle of all time. They discarded a Treetop Ambusher. What could be in their hand that's better than that? Alright, pass turn. No cover island mills me. I'm not going to cycle Choking Tethers yet. Glad I did not hit Vengeful Devil. That would have been a nightmare. Yeah, so basically string of another stream of thought is just lethal. So cycle this, tapping this. Yep. And let's just get stream of thought. Plains is pretty bad. Black here. Take 2. Stream of thought. Stream of thought. We have so many card draw spells too. Pondering Mage, okay? That one might get bounced. Stream of thought. Yes! Alright, they dead. Target you. I only need to replicate it once. Got him. Yes! Okay. We've won game 1 of both matchups. Or no, that was game 2. How do I win game 3? By having blockers. A 2/3 Minotaur does block a lot of stuff they have, but the wall is just so much better. I'm less excited about the Vengeful Devil though. It just seems like really weak. So we'll put in the Minotaur instead. A 2/3, yeah, it just blocks a lot of their stuff. We'll keep. We got Everdream, Kankrix can mill them for 4. Kind of all the good starts for our deck revolve around Everdream plus having enough lands. So pretty happy there. Opponent's milling themselves, which is good for us. They hit 2 creatures. Okay, they're gonna play a Fairy Seer. We got Thundering Djinn. Got Thundering Djinn. Okay. This is definitely a real start. Yep. See how they scry. I hope they scry on top and then I can mill them for 2. Put them both on top. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this value. Ready? Set. Whoosh. Let's see what they put on top. And then that tells us about their hand too. Yes, yes I will. Island Abominable Tree Folk. Okay. I feel like they're short on lands then. Otherwise, why would they keep an island? So we'll pass. Hopefully they don't have ninjutsu. A Narrowphage. That's a good card. Fortunately, we have a lot of bounce, so that's not like the scariest thing in the world. Oh. Yeah. I don't get to, I guess I might as well mill them again. Usability, yes. Ooh, I like that. I got rid of Squirrel Nest. I don't get to Everdream, but I'm just gonna play Thundering Djinn next turn, so we'll just kill that. And I want to keep Sunbaked Canyon for a while because it taps for white. And with Everdream, we kind of just want a bunch of lands in play. Yeah, so hopefully Thundering Djinn can block that and then attack and kill the Fairy Seer. I guess the Kankrix. Wow, this card probably should be in the main deck. Look at that artwork. He's got a little book. Is that a book? What is he holding? I think it's like a little tome, like a magic tome. I don't know how crabs can read, but let's see if they shuffled. They did, okay. Take 1. This is acceptable. Fountain of Ichor. That's good. Would have been good a little while ago, but Thundering Djinn it is. Go ahead. And that's like kind of a big problem for them. Guys, I think the mill deck is legit. The fact that you can replicate it in the late game for like 12, that's kind of just game ending. Maybe running 3 is just too many, but they're pretty good in multiples if you can go like hit him for 8, hit him for 8. That's a mill for 16. That's so much. No attacks. Nice. So let's go Canyon, Fountain, Talisman. I kind of want to just kill this Fairy Seer. Okay, Choking Tethers makes sense. But now I have a ton of mana. So at this point, I will crack the Sunbaked Canyon. No attacks. Because I just need to hit one of my 1 mana spells, then I can double Splice Everdream on there. I think we're winning this game. Opponent just put themselves down to 15. 14. So if I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So a single land basically is lethal if I draw one of my mill spells. That being said, I think I do have to crack this. Okay, we have Retrace cards, so I don't see any real reason to stop that. Pretty glad I didn't draw those. Okay. Ooh, Dash plus Ninjutsu is a really good combo. And then they pump up the Pondering Mage. Yeah, that's some damage. Block here, take 5. Yeah, I think I do just have to crack this. I don't really want to take damage off of it. That goes to hand. I still get an end step. Yeah, crack this. It's pretty good. That's also pretty good. I think I want to attack. How do I do this? So Stream of Thought, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can mill them for 8. Otherwise, I can go String of Disappearances, 1, 2, 3. I think String of Disappearances, draw 2 cards seems pretty good. Let's move to combat. They already lost their Abominable Tree Folk, but this will become a 4/5. So I suppose I attack and just kill the fairy. And then pass turn. Okay, Pondering Mage plus dash the thing. Pondering Mages are like kind of just good for me. I know my opponent gets to draw cards, but there's not that much they can do to stop this from happening. So if off the Everdreams I can draw more lands, I could just set up for a lethal stream. Right now this is 4, 2, 3, 4, 8. So if I can just draw 2 lands in the next 2 turns, we can just hit them for 12 and that's lethal with 1 single copy of Stream of Thought. If I draw Stream of Thought, I can play 1, replicate it, and just play a second and just kill them that way. So we should have the win here, actually. And they chose to shuffle. Unless they, like, sided in Force of Negation or something. Okay. Let's block here. They ninjutsu. Odd. Just cast a treetop. Well, let's do this. String of Disappearance, cast and splice. Bounce the untapped one. Splice both. 1. So bounce that, draw 2. We got lands. Okay. Magmatic Sinkhole is good as well. So I can attack with the Jin and kill the Treetop Ambusher. This kills this. We're almost just killing them with damage too. Let's play another island. So this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can Stream of Thought them for 8, put them down to 3 cards, but next turn I can just kill them with it. So we're just going to go Magmatic Sinkhole double Everdream and hold up Fountain of Ecor activation. Yep, we mill 2. This makes Sinkhole even cheaper. I guess their hope is to like mill all of our Stream of Thoughts, but we have so many good flashback cards that that's basically impossible. Another Pondering Mage, Settle Beyond Reality. So they're going to exile my Jin, that's okay. Then they're going to blink their Pondering Mage. Well, let's kill this. Splicing both of these. Oh, and I can delve? Oh, that's disgusting. 6, 7. And I have a bounce effect, so we'll keep those. So we kill this, draw 2 cards. And they get that off, but now they don't have any counter spells, so Stream of Thought just kills them. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So that's 12. Island, cast, target you, replicate twice. Good games. Yes, yes, we won. Okay, round 3. We're gonna win a game. Another round of Stream of Thought. See you guys there. All right, let's go first. Gabby Quail. This deck is so fun. We have double reprobation. I keep this. This can keep us alive for a while. I kind of wish I was on the draw. In fact, maybe this deck should draw first. We're gonna keep the snow-covered island in hand. Oh, I forgot to put the crab in. Stupid crab. Oh, I like Talisman of Curiosity. Play that. So now we just need red mana and we can kind of start doing stuff, I guess. Yeah, I think this main deck configuration is not good. This card is not very good, I don't think. At least in our deck, because we have so many situational hits. That was a pretty good draw. Play this. Instead of Talisman. Island Plains. Show game log. I already played a land. I kind of want to bottom both, because we're looking for red mana. Choking Tethers, alright. It might have been better to keep one land, but I think we're fine. Yeah, that's getting that's gonna become a 0-1. There's Stream of Thought, so let's hit that. Go. I'm only doing this because it's going to do a bunch of damage over the course of the game, and I have 2 of these. I could cycle Choking Tethers. Sure. It's an 0-1 flying double strike. I feel like this is another good matchup. Opponent has a bunch of cyclers, so they're probably gonna do a bunch of deck damage to themselves, and then we just hit him with the Stream of Thought. Whew. Okay. I kind of regret not putting land on top, because a land there lets me scour all possibilities, which is pretty good. Orcish Hellraiser, sure. Come on, deck. Right? I mean, we just pass. I will be cycling Choking Tethers trying to hit a land here. It'd be so sweet to pillage their mountain. Alright, cycle. Keep that tapped. Yep. Come on, deck, give us a mountain. I'll take a fountain. That at least taps for mana. Pondering Mage, okay. There's a 3-4. Pretty big. Yeah, these need to go away. We have so many 1-drops that very frequently this is going to be 4 mana for a Stream of Thought. So, not great. Let's see if they shuffled. They did not. Don't like that. Alright, deck. Lands. Okay, okay. The land, that is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fountain of Ecor. I kind of want to just Reprobation the 3-4. Man, if I just had the crab instead of this card, we would be in so much better shape. If I Reprobation the 3-4, I gain a bunch of life, but... Alright, fine, we'll do it. If they have ninjutsu, that's really bad for us, because then they get to bounce this. But we kind of want our opponent to draw cards. So how many Stream of Thoughts is it? This is integer multiples of 4. So we have to do basically 5 Stream of Thoughts should kill them. We can double cast. Okay, let's take 3. Alright, they definitely do not have ninjutsu. Finehorn Minotaur is acceptable. Alright. Ooh, alright, let's play the Jin. 2, 3, 4. I don't really want to cast On Thin Ice, so let's just hold up String of Disappearance. Counterspell. Archmage's Charm, okay. Kind of okay with that exchange. We take a bit of damage here, but we can bounce this and then like exile it or something. So 2 target creatures gain 3/3. That's really good. I don't actually know how the layering works. Okay, that is how that works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, thank goodness. Can bounce that. So I take 9. That's a lot of damage. I've never seen this card before. That seems very good. Do they still draw? No, good. Well, we're down to 8 life. Another String of Disappearances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's cast Scour All Possibilities. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of don't want either of these. Okay. And I can exile the 3/2, but that's just way less scary than the Double Striker. But it does use our mana pretty effectively this turn. And eventually we have to draw a card draw, right? Alright, let's do that. Let's pay white, On Thin Ice, chant this, exile their 3/2. Go. That way we just don't take any damage this turn. Yep. So they're trying to hit a land, so they can then play the Minotaur. Okay, so they did not shuffle, and then they're playing this. Seems legit. Alright, we gotta draw something. This is not good enough currently. That's not something. I have 1, 2, 3 to activate the fountain and block the Minotaur. So I think I just... How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, and then I think I'm short mana because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm trying to do is double cast a Stream of Thought this turn, and then double cast, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. If I draw a land, I think I can kill them. I double cast Stream of Thought this turn. I String of Disappearance one of their blocker or attackers, and then if I hit a land, I can triple cast Stream of Thought, and that's lethal. That's an out. And I can just String of Disappearance one of their things. Alright, let's do it. Stream of Thought. Target you. Replicate one time. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're going for it. Same targets. And I don't really want to shuffle anything back. I just want to hit lands. And then I can choking or String of Disappearance their attacker if it's lethal. Alright, deck. Land off the top is game over. That's pretty cool. That's a weird play. Are they cycling? Oh my gosh, if they just cycle twice, I can just kill them no matter what. Nice. Cycle one more time. That's 7. That's not 8. So I just take it, right? That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, now I can't use Sunbaked Canyon. The thing I was worried about is them having ninjutsu. I guess I can still survive next turn. Alright, so now I definitely have to pop this Sunbaked Canyon because it doesn't do anything. That was a mistake, I think. Yeah, I would have drawn the land too. But we can go Pyrophobia on the 2-3. We're so close. We're at 1 life. I believe we just activate the fountain and then hold up String of Disappearances. We also would have lost to a counter spell there. So end step they probably cycle lands. Oh, they don't? Okay. I don't know of much direct burn in this format. Oh, that is interesting. They must have been in my draft pod. Alright, well let's bounce their Pondering Mage. Pretty good card to cast there. Why did they do that? Okay. I guess that's fine. So they go up to 20 cards, but I still have like a lot going on. I guess if they literally hit the card that gives them flying, Fists of Flame. So they have 1 mana left. So I can go String of Disappearances targeting that. Splice one of these. And now they don't have any pressure next turn either, because I can just cycle Choking Tethers. Okay. Oh man, milling them is going to be hard because they can just flashback Echo of Aeons. That's something to look out for. So how many times can I cast Stream of Thought? 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that can hit them for 12. But I think I would rather... They have a couple cards that could kill us if I do that. I think I would rather have Choking Tethers up. So we can go Talisman and then Stream of Thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of this is good. I kind of need to draw cards here. I think I'm going to go Everdream, Splice Everdream, cycle Choking Tethers, which means I can play the Talisman. Go. And then now Choking Tethers off the top should get there. Actually, that seems a bit greedy. Let's just double cast this. Mill them for 8 down to 12. And then a Stream off the top is lethal. No. We got to draw a bunch of cards here. So they move to combat. If they attack, I'm just going to animate the fountain, probably. It didn't seem worth it to cycle Choking Tethers before combat. Okay, let's just block. Kill the Pondering Mage. Gains Trample. Okay, so they can cycle a bunch of lands to kill me. If they... Well, they've drawn 1. If they cycle 2 lands, it gets +3/+0. That's still not lethal. I can cast Everdream and try and hit a bounce spell. Yeah. They can counter that. Yep. Okay, so I have a bounce spell. So right now this resolves and that's fine. Because it just gets +3. So they just trade. We lose our fountain, but that's not the end of the world. Spinehorn Minotaur is fine. We have Choking Tethers to deal with that. If they don't play another creature, we can survive for a while, probably. Okay. Feeling pretty good now. Ooh, I like this wall. This wall's actually really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can Sudden Disappearance with Everdream or just cycle Choking Tethers. Go. Oh, goodness. Alright. If they have a way to kill that, we can die. Pyrophobia. So I actually have to bounce the Hellraiser in response to them killing it. Oh, this is so bad. Because then they can bounce my wall. Alright, so I go String. If I put Everdream under it, then they bounce my wall. Yeah, so I can't even splice here because I have to cycle Choking Tethers. Prohibit. That will do it, I believe. I guess I can cycle Choking Tethers here. Tap that down, and I can still draw a bounce spell. That's not it. That's not it. We're dying to my opponent killing their own Hellraiser. Ah! Great game, though, nonetheless. Yeah, we die. Alright, sweet game. That was round 1. Yeesh. Alright, definitely cutting this for this beautiful, beautiful creature. My Minotaur can block their Minotaur, but it's not that good. I think I'm just going to put in another wall. Cut Mountain for Plains. Cut this sliver. Actually, this sliver's... No, because I also want land, so I'm just going to play the Minotaur and run it like that. Oh, I need to make it cut. What am I getting rid of? I guess I could just get rid of this. The Kankrik seems pretty good. We're going to go first. It's a good hand. We'll keep this. We only have 12 minutes, so we're not going to time out. We got to play quick. Because that was game 1, I believe. Maybe I did win game 1. I don't know. No, because I would have sided these in. So yeah, that was game 1. So if I'm to win the next 2 games, we got to really hightail it. Stream of thought. All right, let's start with the crab. Okay, let's go scour all possibilities. I kind of want both. Everdream makes me want lands. Then we play island, go. Okay, you got a Minotaur. Let's reprobation that, I think. Because that card gets a little scary in their deck. Go ahead. That gets rid of the Fists of Flame combo. Rain of Revelation, yeah, see? This is why we did that. Because they go like Rain of Revelation, Fists of Flame on Spinehorn Minotaur and hit us for like 20. Our deck's actually really good against theirs. I believe next turn, I'm just going to go Stream of Thought, Splice, and Everdream. They discarded a Pondering Mage. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Stream of Thought, Splice, Everdream seems good. Target you. This. 0 replicates. And no. Is a Stream of Thought okay? So we're basically just holding up bounce the entire game. Another Minotaur. Alright, that's going to get hit by another reprobation, I believe. Talisman seems good. Stop your abilities. Prohibit. Alright, you got it, sir. And so now if they draw 2 cards, they can hit for a bunch. But it's only 4 damage, and we can still exile it if we hit that card too. So I feel pretty okay. I'm just going to take 2. Yeah, this is getting worse. That's for sure. Oh, I like that. Play that, mill them for 2. The fact that they have the flashback Time Twister means milling them is such a bad idea. Alright, we got rid of 1 Fist of Flame. Or 5 flashback scour all possibilities. Throes of Chaos is just terrible, and I don't want that. Talisman. Alright, past turn. I kind of have to hold up the bounce because they can just one-shot us with a Fist of Flame. Pondering Mage, yeah. So, that triggers the Minotaur, which is not great. How did they scry? They did not shuffle either. So I can trade a Kankrix for a 2/3. I feel like taking 8 is so bad, but I don't think I have really much other options here. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I can almost Stream of Thought for 12. Talisman. Okay, let's play Talisman. Talisman. And then I can go String of Disappearance. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can actually play this next Talisman. 1. So I Stream of Thought them down to 12, and then if I top deck a Stream of Thought, I can do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. If I play a Talisman now, actually, yeah, okay, here's what we gotta do. Play a Talisman now, and then we Stream of Thought them one time. No splice. And then if we top deck another Stream of Thought, we can just kill them. And I have a String of Disappearances to hopefully stop us from dying. And I got rid of a Spell Snuff. So we got 2 Stream of Thoughts left in our deck, and not that good of a shot at hitting it, but we got to do our best here. So we block the Pondering Mage. So Fists of Flame on that requires us to bounce it in response. We will not be splicing Everdream, we're just going to cast it. If they counter this, then we die, I believe. Counter target spell, so that becomes a 8 damage. We got really close. I want to know if we would have gotten there. Yeah, so we just die. We were like 1 spell away from getting there, though. Why does it kick you out so quickly? Mountain. So we would have drawn the mountain, cracked the canyon, and then gone Stream of Thought. 1, 2, 3, 4. Replicate Stream of Thought. Oh, we would have been 1 mana short. Ah, man. Good games, Gabby Quail. Good games. That was a sweet deck. I think I definitely built it wrong, my round 1s. Throes of Chaos. I wanted to try it because I hadn't played with it. It seems pretty bad. I am actually impressed with Stream of Thought as a late game win condition, though. That seems really good. And Everdream's a little slow. That's one thing I will say. Kind of the highlights were Reprobation being good, and this card seems insane. And this card seems really good too, but this card was fun. This deck was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you guys get any sweet mill decks. See you guys next time.